When's the bleeding going to stop for Turbo? It's beating up the 0.0046 line. Is it going to break? Let's look at it. We're going to go over price action, on-chain data, and what are some big announcements coming this week for Turbo that could potentially be a catalyst, guys. We're going to get into all of that and more. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. You know what it is. I'm grateful for every single one of you. But if you are not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, and let's get into the video. So guys, just real quick, if you want to have an in-depth analysis on what had happened in the past with Turbo, I recommend everyone going to watch this video right here. But it was made 2 weeks ago when nobody thought the price of Turbo would ever go down. And here we are, we're in the 0.004 range. So I'm not bragging or anything. I'm not bearish on Turbo. It's my favorite meme coin of all time. I'm just looking at past historical data and bringing that to you. But anyways, Turbo, the token has not changed, guys. A meme coin made by AI for the people, still the coolest toad on the block. I don't care what Pepe the Frog says, guys. They are continuing to add exchange listings, even though we don't have the big two that we want yet. But what's going on with this price action? So I have a couple lines drawn here. This one right here, guys, was the 0.005 range. As y'all can see, it came down, boom, bounced off, came down, boom, bounced off, came up, came back down, and it finally made it under it. And like you could see here where this previous support became resistance because we were under it, we hit, couldn't get past it, and now we're under it. So where does that put us going? Hard to say, right, guys? So let's look at some on-chain data to see what could be pointing us and where we could potentially go. This yellow line right here, which you will see when you watch the other video, is the 70% retracement from the high. You see right there, guys? So that is where it had went previous times, twice. That's where other meme tokens have retraced before continuing to rocket ship to outer space and to the moon. But not saying it'll get there. Personally, I added some more allocation at 0.005, right around this level in here. I said, hey, that's a good enough discount for me. It might go down lower. I've got more ammo if it goes lower to purchase some more, but it was a good price for me, 50% down from the previous all-time high. But what is the on-chain data looking like for Turbo? And guys, it's slowed down a lot. Like I said, I'm not being bearish. I'm just telling you what I see. So obviously the first crap load of holders are all centralized exchanges. But when we look at total holders right here, if we just go to, let's just go from Sunday the 9th to today, that's 7 days. So there was 32,147 holders. If you go to today, there's 32,785 holders, guys. That's less than like 700 holders added in a week. And when you get to like statistics of it, if you look at that, 700 divided by at the time was 30, was let's just say 32,000. So yeah, it's not a large percentage of a gain, but we'll take what we can get. It's a slow market. Hopefully people are accumulating, of course, never financial advice. I'm just a guy that's slightly a degen and loves finance. But when we get into what's happening with the overall market, is it just Turbo sucking? Well, no. In fact, Turbo is sucking less than others. If you look, Flocky is down 25% on the week. And if we go over here to Turbo, guys, it's down about 13.5%. Popcat's down 30%. Degen's down 29%. You have some stuff up on the week. Toshi's down 20%. Slurf's down 20%. So in the grand scheme of things, when you look at it relative to the rest of the market, Turbo is actually holding up pretty well. But guys, at the end of the day, these meme coins don't run the market. There's one thing that runs the overall market, and that is Bitcoin. That is what has led to the drop-off yesterday, the drop-off last Friday, and waiting for a turnaround on BTC will be huge to send us into the bull run. And so when we take a look at this, this is the BTC chart, guys. Up top, this is just a trend line simple of the current resistance around the $72,000 mark. And if we go to the hour chart, you could see yesterday we had a couple deep sell offs. Boom, boom, came back up and it's back down. And this little bit of price retracement really sends the market in a crazy terror. Like that's a 10% drop on BTC, something that has a $1.5 trillion market cap, a 10% drop. So, of course, it shocks the entire market. But what's going on with the Toad, guys? Are they still making advancements? I think they is. So let's take a look. Let's zoom in a little bit so you could see better. So right here, supports Web3 development. So what is this? Is this gaming? I don't know, but let's look at some things they have posted and see if we can kind of get something out of it. Summer uprising. Turbo stands firm on his call for a tremendous 24 summer for Turbo. Prepare for more listings and an expanded ecosystem. I'll be back. They're having a lot of Twitter spaces, guys. And to be honest, a lot of it's with art people. I don't really understand what they're going for unless they're partnering with all these companies to make NFTs or something. But here's one. To me, this kind of looks like the GME guy, Roaring Kitty, but they keep saying about these big announcements coming, guys. There's been announcements closed or postponed. They were supposed to have an announcement last week. It got postponed. Then the one this week got postponed, guys. And so, like I said, stay tuned for new announcements. A lot of people are staying tuned for these announcements. If they come out on Monday or Tuesday and have a flopping announcement that doesn't change absolutely anything, we might see a sell off. But on the flip side, guys, if it is something bullish, oh boy, get ready. Get ready. Because as we see, the last bullish announcement we had was crypto.com, which was a big nothing burger. 0.14% volume was nothing. But if we have another big exchange listing, guys, Coinbase, Binance, any huge partnership, like if there's an NFT partnership with Beeple or anything huge in the gaming sector, it really could be a huge catalyst, guys. But let me know, what are you thinking about Turbo? We've went over the price action multiple times. We've seen that it could go as low as 0.003 historically. It's currently in the 0.004s. Have you added more or have you given up on Turbo? Let me know down below, guys. And as always, and if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, please subscribe. Thank you all.